Can anyone see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Great. So we are Ubikiri. Ubikiri is a Japanese name that stands for promise. That's not just a promise, but the pinky promise. That's a strong promise. So it's a promising app, literally. So where you can promise. So this is our team. We've been spending wonderful 24 hours with these people, and I spent a lot of time having fun and coding all night. So thanks for the hackathon. So what's the challenge right now with online education is that there's no collaboration between students. There's only a one way between professors, and sometimes it's stressful. And in normal education, we used to have more collaboration between students than the student and the teacher. So where students now achieving less and less time by time. So they're achieving less. So in this, it's very important for students to have goals, and with goals, they need to list out what they want to achieve, right? They want to pass the exam, they want to learn about Taylor series, they want to pass the calculus exam and pass the final exam and everything else. To-do apps are great, but they're so much limited. There's so much plenty of room to add to to-do apps. One of the things are like collaboration. You can have common common to-dos. You can share to-dos with other people so that they can see the progress, right? So that's why we wanted to like revolutionize the to-do apps and make a new app that has deadlines, and if you break your promise, you're gonna pay a penalty fee. So and you hold others accountable for your promise as well. So when you share your promise with other people, with a group, so it means that they can see the progress. They can say that you have achieved the goal or not. So it also helps not only you, but other peers who study with you. So that's our solution. That's why, and another side of the coin is that we want to help society. We want to help with climate change and everything else. And we found a wonderful organization called 8 Billion Trees, where they are planning to plant 8 billion trees. And you know what? And we wanted to help them achieve the goal. They have now planted 1 billion trees and 7 more to go. And we need to donate as much as we can. So we decided to with Ubikiri is that you need to pay in order to make a promise. Your promise is not going to be free. So you need to make a promise. If you keep your promise, you're going to get the money back. If you're going to break the promise, it's going to go to donation to 8 billion trees. So it's demo time. So I want to tell you that it's a demo. Anything can break. So fingers crossed. So we deployed our application onto a virtual machine and made a subdomain on ubikiri.42.uz. So you can go and open up the application. You can sign up. So you need to add Piatek as a university, and you'll be able to join. So let me log in. So I'm going to log in with my email. I signed up a little earlier to save some time. So I'm going to add my secret password. So, and once you log in or sign up, you're going to see two ways of doing it. Whether you can create a group where you will be sharing, so you'll be inviting other people, or you can join existing groups where lots of people are already sharing their promises. So you can join a group. So I know the password to join specific group. It's devmuster.pja.edu.pl. So it will, yep, I'm inside a Rockstars team. I don't have any promises now, but I can watch other people's promises. For example, this DR Beck says he wants to solve 100 legal problems. So like someone wants to, Naomi wants to learn Taylor series and everything else. And you can see how much money they're willing to donate if they don't keep the promise. So it's $10 and $5, and let's make a promise. Okay, I promise to participate in devmuster hackathon. So I want to promise, and if I break this promise, what I'm going to do is like donate $10. I imagine I haven't connected my credit card information, but in the future we will integrate with this payment system. And you need to have a deadline. So tomorrow is the deadline. So and I make a promise. And if I come to active and I have to refresh because it's not real time yet, so you can see the promise to do it. So anyone in this group, for example, Diorbeck, who knows me well, who knows that I am participating or not, tomorrow when the deadline reaches, he will be able to go to the watching room and or he will receive a notification to say yes, I attended, or no, I didn't attend. Like, did I keep the promise or I didn't? So other people will tell whether I have done this promise or not. So and if you break the promise, it's gonna come up here, and then you're gonna see the kept promises. It's like a to-do app, but with other opportunities. For example, collaborate with other people and be able to donate to a specific. So you need to take action. You need to make yourself accountable, right? Even if you can't keep your promise, it's going to be a very win-win situation for a better world. And I believe students will love this idea because it's about making the world a better place, always making new promises, because we always tend to become better every day, right? So let's talk about technologies we've used at this application. As you can see, it's a React application using TypeScript, so in 24 hours, and backend is done in Django and Django REST framework. And it doesn't have the payment integration yet because it would take a very long time to do it. So that's why we went for, we didn't do it. So, and I think I can complete my presentation right here. So if you have any questions, please go ahead.
Okay, do we have any? Okay, and then I have a question from my own. I understand that you're working this for the greater good, but you know, even developers need to eat something. So how you planning to work out on this app?
Yeah, very good question. Do we donate all of the money we get from the promises, broken promises? I would say no. We need to maintain the software engineering team. We need to maintain the servers, and that's why. And we may or may not. I'm not really sure. It's a question of future. We may share those money or not. So probably because this is a social project, willing to help not only students but also climate change and like planting more trees in the world. So that's why this is not going to make much more money than so.
Okay, thank you. That's clear for me. Anyone else would like to ask a question? Perhaps some students from the classes? No. I don't see any.
Ja chciałbym zadać pytanie.
Yes.
I want to know how many pure students will pay for something.
So we made a little survey. So before going to this idea, we were going with a different idea, which was only social networks. You promise not to use social networks for a specific time. If you break this, you're going to pay the money. And we surveyed our university students and other university students located in Germany, and we got very good responses telling students that they are willing to pay if they break their promise, especially if they watch Netflix and before the exams. That's what the answers were.
Okay, thank you very much. Any more questions? No more questions. So let's continue. Thank you very much for this presentation, and we're going to a next team, and the next team is Twitching Never.